Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining up here at GTA 5. I'm RJ. We recently showed you how to unlock the new thermal scope and night vision here in single player. I'll have a link in the description if you did not see that video because it opens up some new possibilities, especially with the cutscenes. You guys know that we get abducted, you steal a chemical weapon from a secret laboratory, and you can even end off some of the main characters in the game. Well, we can use these scopes in those cutscenes. So I'm going to show off some brand new perspectives to the cutscenes of Grand Theft Auto 5. Much love, everyone. Let me know if there's any cutscenes that you are questioning, perhaps maybe looking at the aliens. Are they cold-blooded aliens? Or do they have the same blood that runs through the humans? Possibly opening up some more questions as well. So thanks for joining up, guys. Let's get into the episode. Here we are at Franklin's house with heat vision activated. The first thing that I'll point out is that it seems like Chop is completely MIA. You can definitely not see any heat signature for a dog here. All the other animals do show up when using the new scopes. You can even pause the game and then hide the menu, and you can tell Chop is nowhere to be found. Where did he go? How come he's disappearing when using the new scope? Normally when you walk over here, Franklin will interact with Chop, so that's pretty strange. But for the first time, we can take this heat vision into some of the most infamous moments in the game. There he is. I know it's hard to tell, but that is Chris Formage. So many of you guys have hit me up saying, we have to see if Chris Formage is any different than Michael or the other members of the Epsilon. Well, that's him, and you can tell he is the same. Some speculate that Chris Formage is an all-knowing alien of some kind, but at least if you take it by the heat signature, he looks no different than Michael. I'm starting to think that maybe he's just a scam. So once again, I paused the game and then hid the menu. You can see what it looks like without the heat vision. Chris Formage is on the left. You have Zondar in the middle, and then someone packing up the money for the final mission in the Epsilon saga. This is another highly requested moment when Michael enters Nirvana during the Grassroots mission. You guys probably know what's about to happen. So he's getting a little extra trippy right now, and he's about to see aliens everywhere. So are the aliens going to come up as normal? There they are, and they seem to have a normal heat signature. You know, they're in that shape of the alien, of course, but it's no different than the humans. So we need to try to get abducted. It's kind of hard to tell when they're doing it. Abduct me! Maybe we all are just descendants of these aliens, or at least that's the theory in Grand Theft Auto land. Alright, well, it's kind of hard to tell if they're going to abduct me or not. Doesn't seem to be working. They just want to shoot their freaking laser at us. Alright, there it goes. It says Michael is being abducted. Here we go. Pretty interesting. And now we are dropping back down. I didn't notice anything new with the heat vision. It says Michael was abducted. We were returned to Earth. But why are the aliens no different than us? If they really are reptilian, they should be cold-blooded. Alright, so the next mission that we're going to look at is when Al DiNapoli is in the trunk of the car and then Trevor has to drive to the train tracks. And of course, you can either get rid of him, or I guess you could be nice and let him go. So it's up to you. But the question is he actually in the trunk of the car? We'll be able to find out for sure by using this heat scope right now. Let's skip the cutscene. Alright, so is he in the trunk? Aha! We got you, Rockstar. Clearly, even though we can hear him, he's not actually in there. There is no heat signature in the trunk of this car. So we got you, Rockstar. Al DiNapoli is not actually in here, man. This is just a technicality. You fooled us. Now we are in night vision mode, which looks amazing. I feel like I could play through the entire game with this scope. It actually looks pretty cool. So let's head underground. When we tried to find the Ratman before, it was way too dark. Well, now we can get everything lit up. This is the middle part of the underground tunnel. And if you guys have ever come here, you really cannot see what's behind this gate. It goes pretty far back. And it's odd that Rockstar would put this in the game. Just this large open room that looks spooky. But nothing seems to happen because we found the Ratman, but he's a little bit further down the tunnel. Now we can look all the way to the back of the room, and although there still is nothing, definitely looks pretty shady back there in that far corner. This would be the perfect hiding spot for Ratman, I have a feeling that one day he will show his face. But that said, let's go to his lair. So this is where you can find the Easter egg. You have to listen very closely, and as you walk up to that gate, you can hear a rat man laugh. Now we tried this in a live stream with the thermal scope to try to see if there was any heat signature of the rat man, but I have not tried this with night vision yet. So listen up closely. We'll walk over there, guys. I suggest we look behind the gate and maybe see if there's anything that we can only actually see with the night vision enabled. So let's walk over there. I have the audio boosted way up, guys, so hopefully you can hear it. Here we go. I have my TV volume pretty low right now, so I wasn't able to hear the laugh. Hopefully it played for you guys, but I don't see any signature for the rat man. If you look to the back of this room, it's strange. It's almost like a glitched out abyss. It seems to go on forever. Once again, this would be the perfect spot to actually see the infamous Ratman, whose legend goes all the way back to Grand Theft Auto 3, and using one of these new scopes would be perfect, but unfortunately, we haven't found him yet. This is Lago Zancudo, a place that is filled with animals, as well as fishermen and a bunch of other random stuff, but it really shows you what the heat vision can show off. I mean, you can see for miles, and all the animals in between. So we're going to head up high above Fort Zancudo to the UFO. There it is, and it's not giving out any heat signature at all, but maybe that's the point, because if you look within the UFO itself, there's actually humanoid pilots, and they're not giving off any heat signature, so perhaps that tells us that the Zancudo UFO is just a drone. If you think about it, that makes sense, because a lot of the UFO sightings around the world do maneuvers that no human could possibly withstand. Well, perhaps they're all just drones, and that's why they can do whatever maneuvers, really, the aliens or whoever's controlling them want. Stay tuned, I have a part 2 to this episode planned, so if you guys have any moments or cutscenes that you want us to check out with the new scopes, definitely hit me up on Twitter at TrippyComs. Your idea could be featured in the next episode, and we're always trying to find discoveries in our live streams, so I recommend you hit up the notification button. That'll let you know whenever they begin, because we have some big ones planned here in December. Stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries, my friends, but more importantly, as always, make sure to stay trippy.